गणेशाय नमः। श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। श्री सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्त जनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। सन्तोषिणी जगन्माता मम सौभाग्यवृद्धये नमस्करोमि भक्त्या त्वां प्रसन्ना वरदा भव। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्ताय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। नीलाम्बुजश्यामळकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवाहं बाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम्। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। So we have seen up to 24th verse. Can you check that? 24.
श्मशाने श्वाक्रीडा स्मरहरपिशाचाः सहचराः चिताभस्मालेपः स्रगपि नृकरोति परिकरः अमङ्गल्यं शीलं तव भवतु नामैव मखिलम् तथापि स्मर्तॄणां वरद परमं मङ्गलमसि।
So yesterday, when we talked about the story of Brahmaji, he got infatuated with his daughter. I gave the name Saraswati. It is not Saraswati, it is a correction. It is Sandhya. So Saraswati was already his wife. So this is another one. So Sandhya was the one. Now, continuing, now the next verse is Tumpada Vichara. The Putpadanta, the author, must have been a Vedantin also. So, in and through the stories, he inserts some little Vedanta also. Now let us see 25th verse.
मनप्रत्यक्षिप्ते सवितमवधायातमरुतः प्रहस्यद्रो माणः प्रह
following the direction of the Shastras, Atma-maruda, controlling the breath, Pratyak-chitte, in the self, Manaha, mind, Avadhaya, concentrating, Yat kimapi, unspeakable tattva, the truth, Alokya, realizing, Prahishyat Robanaha, thrilling with joy, Pramada Salilo Sankita Drishaha, with eyes covered with tears of joy, Amrutamaye, full of bliss, Hrude, in the lake, Nimajja iva, swimming as it were, Antarahladam, inner joy, Dadati, get, Tat, That, Tattvam, Kila, really, Bhavan, thou. So, those great yogis with great self-control who practice meditation upon you, they control their breath properly. That is also the controlling, the pranayama should be practiced under the supervision of a guru. Savidam, it is said, following the direction of the Shastras and Guru. And having practiced pranayama and withdrawing one's own mind from the world of perception, they will have, take the help of the teaching of our Shastras, they fix their mind on the self. And what is the nature of the self? We have seen it in the morning class, So what is the meaning of the word I, aham? So aham, without objectification. So I have to visualize myself without being objectified. So this is what it is. So aham, I am. Now I tell you, give an exercise early morning, getting up. When you get up in the morning, so there is a time period between getting up and waking up. Some people take a long time. Some people wake up only in the bathroom. When that brush goes up and down, they wake up. So some people, they will, because the alarm rings, they will get up. And still they sit in the bed for some time. And slowly the awareness comes. And that awareness is not an objectification. Think about it. You hold that awareness, if you can, freeze it. That awareness, that experience of that, I have the experience. So that experience of that awareness, you freeze it and see. And you stay there at least few minutes, few seconds. And that is what exactly your real nature. And we can hold on to that, we will not be able to, immediately thought will come. And then, oh, today is Monday, I have to go to office, I have that problem, this problem, will come. Or children will be there, they have to send, you have to send them to school, all those things, sometimes they are all gone. So this Ananda, that particular awareness, that you are hold on to that in the meditation seat, these Mahatmas hold that self as I am, aham, aham, aham iti, which is the inner to the mind. They enjoy that inner bliss with their hair standing on end. When they feel that experience that, they have directionized There sphoripulation take place. The eyes were filled with the tears of joy. And this experience is like he explaining, as though take a dip in the lake of nectarine happiness. Suppose the nectar is a lake, in that if you take a dip, how you feel it? Some people who have gone to Kailas Yatra, they know it. If they take a dip in that Manas Sarovar, then you know. It is so icy cold, and you go inside, and by the time you come back, you know out of body experience. You realize that there is no body. By the time you come back to the body, my God, it takes some time. But here it is Amurta Anubhava, okay? Nectarine happiness, beholding the truth within. That you are enjoying that joy within. It is to the extent, then what is that truth? Now, so that connects it. That is, oh Lord, it is you. So, that's what he says. Yasmin nastattat kila bhavan. It is you. So, Shivoham, Shivoham. Chidananda Sarupa Shivoham, Shivoham. So that first day I told you that what is the Shiva Tattvam. Shiva Tattvam is nothing but Aham, Aham, Aham Spurati. In every heart, this Spandanam is there. What is that? Aham, Aham, Aham. That is the real Shiva Tattvam. And what is that experience in the meditation seat? You, who is none other than my Antaratma. Each one should say, but that is why Aham is I. There is no particular gender. There is no feminine I or masculine I or neutral I or American I or Indian I. All I, all same, universally same. That which is something universal, common, is, what is that? Aham. And that Aham is none other than Satchidananda Swarupa Atma. This one experience. This is called Tumpadartha. See, the Tattvamasi Mahavakya, Tumpada. First 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita is Tumpada. What is your real nature? So that is what is told here. Your nature is what? Shiva. Shiva means most auspicious. As long as Shiva is there in you, you are auspicious. Somebody touches you, they don't take bath. I hope not. Suppose Shiva goes, it's become what? Shava. Then you have to take bath, isn't it? You have to take bath. Touch your body, you have to take bath. So, then continuing, that is Tumpadartha. So directly said that meaning of you, when I is Paramatma, that is Lord Shiva himself.
Tvarkastvam somastvamasi pavanastvam bhutavahara tvamapastvam vyoman tvamudaraniyatma tvamiticha parichinnavekam vaiparinanave prativiram navedvastatvam
Pavanatvam. Tvam, thou, you are Arkaha, the sun. Tvam Somaha, the moon. Tvam Pavanaha, air. Tvam Utavaha, fire. Tvam Apaha, water. Tvam Vyomaha, space. Tvam Dharanihi, earth. Tvam Atma, self. Iti cha. Asi Parinataha, the learned people, Tui with regard to thee. Evam this Parichitram, limiting Iram opinion. So, Pushpadanda says, they consider you, you are the sun and the moon and the stars and all. The Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apa, Prithvi, all Panchabhutas. And by saying that, he says, they are limiting. But you are much beyond that. Your nature is much beyond that. You are not only these Chandra, Arka, Surya, etc. No, not even Panchabhutas. You are beyond that. So this is what the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita also, the Vibhuti Yoga, you can see that. So Bhagavan is everything. But at the same time, at the end of it, he says, the entire creation I support 1/10 of myself. So he is beyond that, his nature. So our Sarve Rudra, see the 26th and 28th, if you combine, we get about eight namas of Bhagavan, Shivji, which is considered very famous. Om Arkaya Bhavaya Namaha, Om Somaya Sarvaya Namaha, Om Pavanaya Rudraya Namaha, Om Utavahaya Pashupadaye Namaha, Om Abhyaha Ugraya Namaha, Om Vyomne Sahamahate Namaha, Om Dharanye Bhimaya Namaha, Om Atmane Ishanaya Namaha. These are, even the Vedas speak about your 8 sacred name. One is called Bhavaha, Sarvaha, then Rudraha, Pashupati, Ugra, Sahamahan, Bhima, and Ishana. So, Pushpadanda says, Lord, whatever be your name, I prostrate before you. I salute you, who is the beloved abode that these 8, 9 names point out. Continuing 3, this is 27. Now, the earlier 26th verse was Tattpada Vichara, that means Bhagavan is everything. Entire creation is none other than Lord. And your nature is also Paramatma, and the creation, the name and form, that is also Paramatma. Then now, meaning of the Mahavakya is what? Tattvamasi Mahavakya is what? Om. That Om is indicated here. Sharanada, O Sharanada, giver of refuge. Trahi, 3 Vedas. Tisraha, 3 Vritti, condition. Tribhuvanam, 3 world. Adho, and 3 Nabi. Also 3 Suran, gods. Akaradyehi, and Akara, Okara consists of 3 matras. Akara, Ukara, Makara. So, the word O indicates you. See, I think the Rishis wanted to name God. appropriate, isn't it? You cannot give a name which is not appropriate. So they have thought about it. See, sometimes, people have a name which is contrary to their nature. Totally contrary. So there was a gentleman whose name was Dandan Pal. Dandan Pal. And the wife thought that, what kind of name you have given? Shame on you. And I am also, I feel shame to call that I am your wife, Dandan Pal's wife. Go and get a new name, he said. So he went out. When he went out, he saw a dead body was going. He asked what was his name? Amar Singh. Amar Singh mar gaya. Now what is the point? Then afterwards he saw a lady. She was begging for food. So he asked, what is your name? Lakshmi. Lakshmi ganda besti hai. And Amar Singh mar gaya. Then he came out and said, what your name hai? Kya hai? That bari acha hai. So no point having such name. So, but here the rishis thought about it, how to name Bhagavan. Bhagavan nature is Nirguna and Saguna both. So both should be covered with that name. So they found out finally Akara, Ukara, Bakara. Unkara is suiting, appropriate for Bhagavan because he is advanced Nirguna and at the same time Saguna also. Therefore, Unkara Shabda is taken from the three Vedas. So Unkara has got 24 letters. The Gayatri has got 24 letters. This Gayatri is taken from the three Vedas. 3 lines. Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodaya. So 3 Vedas, essence of 3 Vedas is Gayatri. And what happened for the story is Devatas, when Brahmaji gave this Vedas to Devatas, and Devatas were not interested in studying because they are always partying. So when you are partying, they are always in a party spirit. Enjoy life. That is what they are. Kao piyo mujakaram. That is their life. So at that time you gave 4 Vedas to read. Who wants to read all that? And they went back and requested Brahmaji, this is too much. All these rituals, how many istika, how many priests are there, how much, avahan, ahuti to be done, and what are the mantras, and what time it should be chanted. So we cannot do this. So please give us some shortcut. So Brahmaji thought, and he took the essence of 3 Vedas and gave these 3 lines, Gayatri Mantra. Then this Gayatri Mantra, also 3 lines, too much to, that also too much for them. Like our youngsters nowadays, they cannot read nowadays. Like if you give a big passage, they can't read. So there's a bullet point you have to give. So same way, this Devatas also said, give us some shortcut. So 3 lines to Vyahritis, 3 Vyahritis. Bhu, Bhuva, Swaha. This must be. Then they said, these 3 also problem. Now, Brahmaji said, Om. So, Om is the essence of what? 3 Vedas. If Om is chanted, Om is kept, or Gayatri is kept, then all our Vedas are kept. So, this is what is said here. And Akara, Ukara, Makara indicating 3 Vedas and also 3 states, 3 worlds. 3 state, waking, dream and deep sleep. The 3 world also, Bhu, Bhuva, Swaha. And the 3 gods, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. So Brahmaji stands for Rajas, Vishnu stands for Sattva, and Lord Shiva stands for Tamas. united by the subtle sound, the word Om, collectively mentioned, these three, collectively mentioned actually you. Because when you chant Om, what is that? One matra talks about waking, another matra talk about dream state, third matra talk about deep sleep state. Then when you chant Om, after the end of Om, that is called Amatra state, that is called Turiya state, silence. And the silence represent Bhagavan, that is you. Silence is not Bhagavan, please. That also we have to be careful. Because only I am silent, now I am in Brahman. You will be a silent idiot, Bhagavan. Our Gurudev used to say, you will be a quiet idiot, that's all. From the silence, when the mind becomes silent, the silence is aware, isn't it? That awareness is me. The one who is aware of the silence, that is me. That should be the connection. Okay, that is what is said there. So that is the connection that the Antaratma is Shiva. Outside all the names and form, that is also Lord Shiva. And the Omkara Shabda is finally indicating Bhagavan Shivji in the form of Turiya. Next one.
Namo Devishthaya Priyadamadavishthaya Cha Namah. Namah Shodishthaya Smaraharamanishthaya Cha Namah. Namo Vasishtaya Trinayanayavishthaya Cha Namah. Namah Sarvasmai Te Tavidamati Sarvaya Cha Namah.
Priyadava, or lover of forest. Nedishtaya, living very near. Namaha, my salutation. Devishtaya cha, also living very far. So, near means because he is indwelling spirit of all. He is the nearest in all of us. Consciousness is the nearest. And far away because it is beyond mind and speech. The one who knows, it is clear, near. One who doesn't know, it is very far. Then, yes, Ravishtaya, living very far away, te to thee, Namaha, my salutation. Smarahara, O destroyer of the God of love. That story we saw already. Chodishtaya, to the minutest, Namaha. So, the subtler than the subtlest, that is called minutest. Now, subtlety is measured by pervasiveness. Space is subtle, isn't it? That's why it pervades the entire universe. But at the same time, it can accommodate everything. The minutest space is there in between the eye of the needle also, isn't it? Olden days when you go for, what do you call that? Bridegroom goes to see the girl, bride. There will be a test also. So they will give a sui as well. If it is going this way, then they will the squint eye there. Reject. Olden days, nowadays, daily the girls test you. Opposite. So Dedishtaya Priyadana Devishtaya Janamaha Namacchodishtaya Swarahara Mahistaya Janamaha. No, that we took already. We have the 29th set. Yes. So Mahistaya is also to the largest Mahistaya. So Anoraniyan Mahato Mahiyan Namaha. Then Trinayanaha, three-eyed one, Varshishtaya, to the oldest Namaha. So three-eyed Bhagavan has got third eye also. Third eye means eye of wisdom. All of you have three eyes, okay? Not only Lord Shiva, you also have three eyes. How? Now, when husband and children are in the house, they are very hungry and you are cooking in the kitchen and the dal is being cooked at that time. They are hungry at that time, wait 5 minutes. And you take the salt in your hand and look at the dal and the salt. And then take 1 spoon and put it, and another spoon you put, another spoon you look at the dal, and half of it you put. And mix it and bring it to the table. Perfect. How do you know it? Jnana Drishti. How many years of experience? If you, in the doctors also, when they are practicing for a long time, the moment the patient walks in, they know what the problem is. And all these tests are all because of insurance purposes. They already diagnose the person. Looking at the face, the way he stands, that person, the moment he walks in, he knows what's the problem. It's called Jnana Drishti. So everybody develops that. So Bhagavan Shivji has the Jnana Drishti which burns what? Ignorance. The most difficult problem to resolve is what? Kamadev, lust. So that is what Bhagavan removed. Then Yavishtaya cha. Yavishtaya means youngest. So Yuvanam Varshistante Bhavat Trishyanehi Avradam Brahmanastaihi. So the Discourse Stotram, it is said that the Jnana Slokas, it is said, the Guru is young and Shishyas were Vayordhas. So the Guru is always, because he is Brahma Vidya Guru is always young. Because he is beyond time. Therefore, he is young. Namaha, salutation, largest, because largest bodies like mountain, minutest being even in atoms, largest being large bodies like mountains, oldest existing even before creation. Youngest being untouched by all infirmities. Sarvasmai, to all, Namaha, salutation, Adhisarvaya, transcending all, they to thee, that idam Namaha. This salutation to thee, who art all, as also transcending all. Continue.
Rajase Vishvotpattau Bhavaya Namo Namaha Prabalatamase Tat Samhare Haraya Namo Namaha Janasukha Krite Sattvo Driktau Mridaya Namo Namaha Pramahasi Pade Nistrai Gunye Shivaya Namo Namaha.
So, in Shiva Purana, I told you the style of Puranas are, that particular God is depicted as Supreme Brahman. That Supreme Brahman means Nirguna Brahman. That Brahman identified with this power called Maya. He is called Ishvara. And that Aishwara himself is called Brahmaji, Vishnu and Shiva. Identifying with what? Three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. So that is what is told here. The salutations to Brahman, in whom Rajas preponderance of Raja takes place. Then for the creation of the universe, he became Brahmaji. And salutations to Rudra, in whom Tamas is preponderance of Tamas comes, then he is considered Rudra. And for the destruction of the same. And Vishnu, in whom Sattva is the, maximum for giving happiness to the creation, to the people. So for the maintenance purposes, Bhagavan Vishnu is representing Sattva. So all of them are not three different entities. They are one, that is you, O Lord Shiva. Salutation to Shiva, who is effulgent and beyond the three attributes. So he is not conditioned by these attributes, but they are in him. But at the same time, he is not in them. Continuing.
क्लेशवश्यं क्वचेदम् वचनवगुणसीमो लङ्किनी शश्ववृद्धिः इति चकितममन्ये कृत्यमां भक्तिराधार वरदचरणयोस्ते वाक्यपुष्पोपहारम्.
Hey Varada, O giver of boons, Krisha Parinati, Kleshavashyam idam cheta. He says, ill-developed. This mind is ill-developed. Means what? Where is my ill-developed mind? Subject to misery. And where is your divinity? When you compare that, there is no comparison. Where am I with my little mind? It is something like we go to the ocean with a lota to measure the ocean in water. The same way, Pushpadanta says, where is my mind, which is so limited? And where is your divinity, eternal and infinite virtues? But at the same time, because of situation, I told you that the first day, the story, what are the circumstances in which Pushpadanta happened to write this story, composed this Shiva Mahimnah Stotram, that he was caught red-handed by the Raja and others. So, because of that situation, I was terror-stricken. So, I am forced by my devotion to offer this hymn at thy feet. Charanayoste Vakya Pushpopaharam. This Pushpopaharam, this garland that I am offering with the words. Continuing.
Asitari samam syat kajjalam sindhu patre surataruvala shakha lekhani patramurli likhati yadi grihitva sharada sarvakalam tadapi tava gunana lishaparam nayati.
Now he says, explain that, why he cannot explain or describe the glory of Bhagavan. He gives an example here. O O Isha, O Lord, Yadi Asidagiri Samam, like the blue mountain, Kanchalam, ink, Sindhu Patre, and ink pot is Sindhu, sea. Sea become the ink pot and the Irisamam, blue mountain become the ink. And Sindhu Patra, the pot, it has to collect. That is the Sindhu, that is sea, ink pot. Surataru Varashakha, the branch of the heavenly tree, Parijata tree. Branch of the Parijata tree is the Lekhani, pen. Urvi, the earth, is the Patra, leaf, upon which it has write. Syad, then who is writing this? Your glory, Sharada, goddess, Saraswati herself. All these things taking, even Saraswati herself sit down and write. Grihitva yadi sarvakalam, not one day or 2 days, all the time she keep on writing eternity. Lihita writes, tadavi, even then, tava gunanam, your virtues, param, limit, nayadi, never reaches. That is the condition. Then who am I? What am I? Who am I to write your glories? Continue.
Asura sura munindre architasyendu maule gratita guna mahimno nirgunasyeshwarasya sakala guna varishtha pushpadantabhidhanah ruchiramala guruttai stotrametachakara.
Sakala gana varishtaha pushpadandabhidanaha, best of the demigods, whose name is Pushpadanta, Asura Sura Munindrehi, by Asuras, gods, and the best of sages, Architasya, worshipped. Indu Maulehe, so Bhagavan Shivji is worshipped by Devatas, Asuras also, and Munis, all Rishis also. He is worshipped by all. And what is the Lakshana of Bhagavan Shivji? Indu Maulehe, one having a moon on his forehead. Gratita Guna Mahimnah, whose praises have been sung. Nargunasya, without attributes. Ishwarasya, of God. Ruchiram, beautiful Stotram. This hymn, Alathu Vrtei, Ala Laku Vrtei, Alaku Vrtei. That means what? Not a short meter, a long meter. Alaku Vrtei, Chakaraha, composed. So, one named as Pushpadanta, an eminent demigod, composed this lovely hymn in meters that are not short. This hymn addresses the Lord Shiva, who is worshipped by demons, God, and great sages, who sports the moon on his head, whose virtues and glories have been sung by many, and who is really beyond all attributes. Continuing.
Avanavanavadyam durjate stotrametat parati paramabhaktya shuddha chittah pumanyah sabhavati shivaloke rudratulyasthathatra prachurakaradhanayuh putravan kirtimansha.
This is the Palashruti. If you chant this with a pure mind, who chant this spotless hymn to Shiva daily with supreme devotion attain the realm of Shiva, Shivalokam, and gain a status comparable to that of the Lord himself. Here too, he or she lives long, and that is after death. But even in this birth itself, he will have enough wealth and good children and acquire fame. So that is what we want, isn't it? We want good health, prosperity, wealth also, and children also should listen to you. That is the thing we want. That is promised here by Padanta Sankalpa. So whenever a great saint or Mahatma compose or write any literature, they have a Sankalpa. Oh, what is the phalam of this? So their Sankalpa, that is like Tulsidaji Sankalpa for chanting Hanuman Chalisa, Chatabar Patakar Koi, Chutahi Bandi Mahas Koi. That is the Sankalpa. Now, continuing.
Maheshana paro devo mahimno na parastutihi ahora na paro mantro nasti tattvam guru param.
Maheshanha paraha Maheshat aparaha devaha na. So better than Lord Shiva, another Deva, another God, there is not. So this is Shiva Bhakta, okay, now don't get confused. Now Vishnu Bhakta will say the same thing. Other than Vishnu, there is nobody, no other God. And in Bhagavatam, our Shuka Maharshi gives a beautiful compromise there. He says, Lord Vishnu is great, but the greatest devotee of Lord Vishnu is Lord Shiva. So that way he makes that compromise there. So, Maheshanna paro devaha mahimno na aparastutihi. Mahimna, better than the hymn on the greatest of Shiva, that is Shiva Mahimnah Stotram. Apara, another stuti also is not there. Then, Akhora, better than Lord Shiva. Aparaha, another mantra. So, Akhore, we saw in the morning. That Akhora mantra, so that is Shiva mantra. Better than Shiva mantra, there is no other Shiva mantra available. Word, there is not. Guroho, and another thing he says, Guroho, better than the spiritual teacher, Param, another Tattvam, thing to be known, Nasti, there is not. So, other than Guru Tattvam, there is nothing more to know in this world. So, there is no God better than Lord Shiva. There is no hymn better than the hymn on the greatness of Shiva. There is no sacred word better than the name of Shiva. There is nothing better to be known than the real nature of the spiritual teacher, our Guru. Continuing.
Dikshadanam tapastirtham jnanam yagadika kriya mahimnastava pathasya kalam narhanti shodashi.
Now he is praising this particular composition. Diksha means initiation. Into mantra japa, etc. initiations to so many things. Gayatri mantra also Diksha. Then Dhanam, charity. Tapaha, austerity. Tirthayatra, pilgrimage. Jnanam, knowledge of the scriptures. Then Yagadigaha, like sacrificial rites. So Kriyaha means works. Mahimna Stavapadasya. So, merit of reciting the hymn on the greatness of Shiva, Shodasi Kalam, Na Arhanti. So, all these punya karmas you do, what is that? Diksha, Dhanam, Tapas, Tirtham, Jnanam, Yagadika, Kriyaha. These are the things people always do. The punyam that you gain is not equal to 1/16th part. That much, not even equal to what you are chanting. The benefit that you get chanting the Mahimnah Stotram, 1/6 of the merit you don't get with all other meritorious activities. So that doesn't mean you should not do that, please. Whatever you are doing, continue doing that. But plus do this also. Continue.
Kusumadashanama Sarvagandharvarajana Shishu Shashadhara Maule Devadevasya Dasana Sakhalu Nija Mahimno Rashya Evasya Roshan Stavanamidamakashi Divya Divyam
Now he gives a reason why he is saying that. He is not telling just like that. He says, it is my anubhava. Why this Kusuma Dasana Nama, Pushpadanda my name, Kusuma Dasana Nama. Then Sarva Gandharva Raja, the Lord of all Gandharvas, Shishu Sharadhara Maule Deva Devasya, the great God who has got the crescent moon on his forehead, Dasa, he is the servant of that Lord. Saha Kalu Asya, that Shiva, Roshat, he happened to, Bhagavan Shivaji happened to be angry with him for one situation. That is when he stole the flowers from the king's garden. So he became angry, and as a result of anger, he lost all his power. And when he stood there and sang the Shiva Mahimnah Stotram, when he completed the third verse, he got all his power back. That means that powerful is this chant. So Vanamatigamashi Divya Divyam Mahimnah. So fallen from his glory due to the anger of the Lord, he composed this very beautiful hymn, the greatness of Shiva, and regained his favor. So therefore, we should also chant this idea. Then, continuing.
Suraguru Mahipujya Swargamokshaika Hetum Padhati Yadi Manushya Pranjalir Nanya Chera Brajati Shiva Samipam Kinnarai Stuyamana Stavanamidamamogam Pushpadanta Pranitam
Suragurum Abhipujya Surga Mokshaika Hetum. So, Tijra Visheshana of Bhagavan, Surga Mokshaika Hetum, giver of heaven and liberation. Suragurum, the adorable gods, that is Lord Shiva, the Lord, the Guru of gods, Suraguru. Abhipujya, worshipping Nanya Chetaha, the one who worship this Bhagavan Shivji single-pointedly. Then what are the phalam? He says, if one recite this hymn and with single-pointed devotion worship Lord Shiva, which definitely take you to heaven. So Suraguru Abhipujya Surga Mokshaika Hetum Padati Yadi Manushya Pranjale Na Anya Chetaha Vrajati Shiva Samipam Kinnarai Stuyamanaha Stavanamidam Amokham Pushpadanta Pranitam. One should worship Lord Shiva, the teacher of gods, and chant this with folded hand, with the mind free of distraction. This composition by Pushpadanta never goes in vain. That is his promise. Okay, continue.
Asamaptamidam stotram punyam gandharva bhashitam anaupamyam manohari sarvamishvara varnanam.
Gandharva Bhashitam, composed by the Gandharva Pushpadanta. Ishvara Varnanam, describing the glory of God. Anaupamyam, unparalleled. Punyam, sacred. Stotram, hymn. Asamaptam, from start to finish. Sarvam Manohari. Fascinating. This unparalleled sacred hymn composed by Pushpadanta and describing the glory of God is all very fascinating from start to finish.
Ityesha Vangmayi Puja Srimad Shankara Parayoh Arpita Tena Deveshaha Priyatam Me Sada Shivaha.
This hymn, this worship in the form of words of devotion, Ityesha Vangmayi Puja. So there are different kinds of pujas, but here it is, there are Manasa Puja is there, physical Shodaja Puja also there. Here it is what? Vangmayi Puja. The chant, the hymn, chanting hymn in praise of Lord is considered Vangmayi Puja. Srimad Shankara Padayoho, and offering at the feet of Bhagavan Shivji. May the ever propitious Lord of gods be pleased with me at this Arpita Tena Deveshaha Priyatam Me Sada Shivaha.
Tava tattvam na janami kidrishosi maheshvara yadrishosi mahadeva tadrishaya namo namaha.
So, same way when Arjuna saw Bhagavan's Virat Rupa, it was filling the whole universe. Which direction Bhagavan is there? Bhagavan is not there, he doesn't know. He says, Bhagavan, wherever you are, whatever form you are, my namaskar. Same way here also he says, Yadrishosi Mahadeva Tadrishosi Namo Namaha Tava Tattvam Na Janami Kidrishosi Maheshwara He Maheshwara Tava Tattvam, nature of you, Kidrisha, what sort? Na Janami, I do not know. He Mahadeva, a great Shiva, Yadrisha, of whatever nature asi, thou art, be Tadrishaya, to that Namo Namaha, salutation again and again. So I do not know what is your real nature, Targuna or Saguna. It doesn't matter, whatever be you are, my namaskar. That is better. Continue.
Ekakalam dvikalam va trikalam yah pathet naraha sarva papa vinirmuktah shivaloke mahiyate.
One who chant this once, twice, or 3 times a day gets freed of all sins and enjoy in the realm of Shiva. Shivaloke mahiyate.
Shri Pushpadanta Mukha Pankaja Nirgatena Stotrena Gilbisha Harena Hara
says, Sri Pushpadanta Mukha Pankaja Nargyatena, coming out of the lips of Pushpadanta, Kilpishaharena, it has the ability to destroy all our sins. Harapriyena, dear to Shiva, Stotrena, by him, Kandastidena. Suppose you are able to memorize it, committed to memory, Patitena, or read using the looking at the book, Grihastidena, or if you keep the book in the house, puja room and a book. But that also you can memorize it, great. That you cannot do, at least read. That also you cannot do. At least buy the book and keep it in the puja room and do arati every day. Bhuta kept in the house, Bhutapatihi, Lord of the creation, Maheshaha, great God, Supremitaha, greatly pleased, Bhavati, he become greatly pleased. So this is the conclusion. It is Sri Pushpadanta Virjitam, Shiva Mahimnah Stotram, Samaptam. We read the first verse again to indicate that we will chant this regularly. So he has told you to read regularly.
Mahimnah param te paramavidusho yadya sadvishi stutir brahmadinam abhitadavasanna svairava athavacha sarvah samati parinamavati pranam mamapesha stotre haranira pavana parikarama.
So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to sing the glory of Lord Shiva and inspiring me with the wonderful singing. So I advise them to follow one particular tape sung by Ramesh Bhai Oza. And when I compare that, now I feel these people are singing better than me. Because the music always inspires you. And that also inspires the audience. So you get the tape from them and at least listen to it at home. Be great blessing. And as I said, I have one question somebody asked. Do you have any more question? Abhijit? What do you want? Ayom Swamiji. Now, who has written? I don't know. Usually in a day-to-day life, when there are multiple paths leading to the same destination, if you keep switching path, then it will make your journey longer. Is that the same in spiritual journey? Yes, that is true. You yourself answered that. You explained that in bhakti, complete surrender comes first. In dhyan, you said complete surrender comes at the end. Is it okay to take both of this path at the same time, where you remember yourself in the devotion to the Lord and where you surrender yourself in the devotion to the Lord and at the same time feel the same devotion in dhyan, meditation? Very good. You can do both. And most important thing is surrender your ego at the altar of Lord. That is the most important thing. So both you can do. So jnana, dhyana, samuchaya, you can do it. No problem. Thank you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Now, Chinmaya Mission Badri, Chinmaya Mission Chicago has made it a habit that every year I should come and do some They are booking me now itself. Now I have no choice now, I have to accept it. So, next year we have chosen a topic, Saundarya Lahari. I may not be able to complete it on Saptah, maybe whatever we can complete, we'll see. And we requested all of you to chant Devi mantra also, so that it will give you the right frame of mind to receive and appreciate her glory. So this is a composition of Shankaracharya. First 41 verses, actually it is a composition of Lord Shiva himself. The rest of it is a composition of Shankaracharya. The story is that Shankaracharya visited Kailas, and when Shankaracharya was leaving, Parvati Devi gave him a gift. The gift was this Saundarya Lahari, 100 verses, written by Lord Shiva himself, in praise of Devi. All of you also can write, husband can write. Glory of Devi. And as Bhagavan Shankaracharya was coming down, this Antikeshwara didn't like it. That's such a precious work of Lord Shiva. Somebody is taking away from Kailas. He didn't like it. So he pulled it from the hands of Lord Shankaracharya. And Shankaracharya also didn't give up. He also pulled. So both of them pulled each other. Finally, one portion came to Bhagavan Shankaracharya's hand, another went to Antikeshwara's. When this happened, Shankaracharya was very sad. He went to Bhagavan Devi and said, "You gave me a gift, this is what happened, I lost it." And Devi said to one thing, "Whatever portion you lost, you write." That is why Shankaracharya started writing that. You can see the difference also slightly, the language, etc. You see. So first one is called Ananda Lahari. So this we will see. At least Ananda Lahari, if I can complete, it will be nice.
Swamiji, will you share the mantra? The mantra.
Oh.
Devi mantra, Swamiji.
Mantra I gave already.
The
Others?
reviews were not there.
To all other, everybody.
Huh?
For everybody.
Okay. The mantra actually chanted is Om. You can chant after me. Om. Aim. Hreem. Kleem. Chamundayai. Viche. That is the mantra. It is there in the tape now, so you can.
Hari Om. I know this was Swamiji's concluding session for the Shiva Mahimnah Stotram. It is the bittersweet end, but Swamiji, we are very, very thankful to you, and the message and the clear description of the Mahimnah Stotram that you have given us is going to stay with us for lifetime. So thank you so much. I quickly reminded Swamiji of our lifetime contract with him. So Swamiji has honored us, this center, and he is going to be back with the Saundarya Lahari. So as a team, we all are going to put up even a better show. And we have promised that to Swamiji. And so all of us will be, hosting that together and welcoming Swamiji back to to Patri. Next, please. Right. So we will be moving into. Oh, I am going to actually request our Swamiji to come here and please say a few words.
समस्तदन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्. Prostrations at the lotus feet of Swamiji. When a rocket goes off, of course rocket is always down, it is connected to, I don't know what is it called, the station, isn't it? Then they ignite that one. And there are so many components which will propel the rocket to go to some distance, then that will fall off. Then another, in this way, that rocket will reach a place where it doesn't need any kind of fuel or anything. On its own it will go. In the same way, last year when Swamiji came, our Ramayana Saptaha was done, and then at that time he gave the Namah Shivaya mantra, and since that day children and adults they are chanting. And now all of you have worked for so many days. Then Swami's presence, then every day the puja, the entire day is filled with divine vibration. That's why, do you feel inspired today?
Yes.
But how many days we can keep it? How many days you want to keep it? Yes. Then we have to do the same thing. We cannot tell that, okay, now Saptaha is over, now we can do whatever we do. Then again Swami has to come, again we have to say, put the button. No, we should allow Swamiji to take us little higher. And we pray for Swami's blessings and we do well. Hari Om.
Thank you, Swamiji. We will move into the Guru Dakshina program. While the team is setting up Swamiji's chair down here so that we all can take his darshana, we will move in an orderly fashion. So the plan is to move row by row, starting with the people who are sitting in front. And we are going to move from the right on my hand, so right side, one at a time, and then fill up the envelopes. And the team is going to give you the envelopes and the pens. Fill them up, and then one by one, we will form a line in a very orderly fashion. So first, the sitting people here in the front, followed by the first line, second line, third line, from the right side, and then walk one by one, take Swamiji's darshanam, then Lord Badri, Narayana, and then Gurudev's, and then altar. So, in that fashion. If you are looking for envelopes, our team of volunteers will have them. Please come forward. Sundar, with pens and the envelopes, please. And the chanting team, maybe we can begin in a minute. 1 second. If you do not have the